Thank you, scientist. You have helped us so much. You helped us all so much. You with your theories. You with your brainwash. You with your forcing every single thing being scientifically proven. Thank you. You are a great asset to the New World Order, to the Illuminati, to the hidden government. Now then, I shall go ahead and explain it too. First off, 1. Natural selection. No. First off, we're not going to have natural selection first. We're going to start with another one because natural selection is inferior, as I will show you at the end. Theories of evolution. How the world began. Scientists, you are so great at this. You are very, very great. I praise you. Now then. The whole world, universe created like this. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. You see that? Nothing. If a schizophrenic says that something's there, there was absolutely nothing. So you know that it was all false from a schizophrenic. So now, out of nowhere, something was just compressing. So many things were compressing. They were all compressing and crazy, and then boom! All these universes, planets, planetarium, meteors, solar systems start creating out of nowhere. It was fascinating. No one knew about this. This is the most fantastic shit in the whole world. And then what happened? Earth started developing, and this took like billions and billions of years. This is so fantastic. How can no one have been able to somehow be able to go from trillions of years in the past to be able to perfectly basically perfectly state how it perfectly state. So we have that whole compression, and then boom, the whole world was created and all that stuff. Then there was somehow life on Earth, only on Earth, while other planets were just death holes. Don't worry. How humans became. Oh, you are very smart indeed for questioning these kind of things. We scientists, since we are part of, the New World Order, this Illuminati. Don't worry whatsoever. What we're pretty much gonna do is explain it. See now, humans evolved. This is evolution. Remember this. Evolution is when an animal has to evolve in order to adapt to its environment. So like for instance, the bunny. They have hair. Or who would be the perfect one? Turtle. Actually, turtle. But a turtle is mama turtle lays eggs, and then they just hatch, the little baby turtles. So they have to run off to the sea. Which, well, they're animals in the sea, obviously. How can an animal that's pretty much part of pretty much swims in water, dives and swims underwater, be able to go into the land? Simple. They have feet. So they waddle all the way to the ocean, and finally when they get there, they have to swim all the way to who knows how far away. Now, that is a form of evolution. Just like with the bunny. The bunny has a small brown hair, and they're in the summer. But when it's winter, they'll start growing long white hair, so they can sustain the winter. Bears hibernate in the winter because it's freezing cold outside. Thus, they are able to eat so much and sleep throughout all those months of winter. Now, how does evolution work with humans? We evolved from primates. Remember that. We evolved from monkeys. You can see a scientist always forcing these kind of things and forcing a religion, Wait, religion? I'll get that to a point. I mean, the Big Bang Theory kind of sparks a little interest in, debate between religion and science, isn't it? So now then, we will force other people who are crazy, who are against us, with psychiatry, with medication. thus they will be controlled, and we can continue to brainwash society. So this whole evolution, this whole theory of evolution, monkeys evolved from, humans evolved from monkeys. Now let's look at adaptation. Now, an animal adapts to environment in order to live, thus natural selection. An animal is able to adapt to the environment, able to, sustain whatever hazards or whatever the hell it is, and thus, thanks to natural selection, an animal is living in a perfect ecosystem. Now, here's the thing. This is one thing about natural selection, which is very well. It pretty much states that no one animal can control the whole. One animal can control the whole world, or take over the whole world. Like for instance, this whole world, the whole Earth, will not be overfilled by fish who can somehow swim underwater, but then also are able to walk on land and able to live on land. There's nothing like that thanks to natural selection, which basically makes each animal to their own system, ecosystem. So then, the primates were perfect where they were at, in the jungle. They were climbing up trees, they were eating bananas, they were perfect. Okay, a good question is, what was it that they needed to evolve? Why did they need to evolve into humans? What is the whole purpose of why they had to evolve? Please, explain. I'm very curious about this. Comparing us to monkeys and primates, we are used to sack of ships. We need medication in order to cure diseases that we ourselves make, that we the Illuminati make. We need to go ahead and mind control people, manipulate people in order to get whatever the hell we want. We are Illuminati, bunch of spoiled schizophrenics who are crazy, and we're doing whatever it takes to manipulate people's mind and to get what we want. More money, more things, more materialistic things. You take all that away from us, we complain. Because we, as schizophrenics, complain when we get our things taken away. Now, remember, natural selection, when you debate this with humans, natural selection in humans, the strong males, that's how to tell you, will be the ones who will surpass, who will get the females who, are big, have a lot of, breast or body pretty much. And they'll be the ones that will go ahead and take them. And they'll marry them, and next they'll produce better babies. And with natural selection too, only the strong will survive, while the weak will perish and die. Thus, with the whole reason why animals can only stay in one certain type of ecosystem. You put them somewhere else, they're not going to be able to live. And to natural selection with humans, we all know that the strong males will always surpass, while the females who actually have bodies will surpass too. And another thing too, have you ever wondered why there's no good people out there? No good people? There's always these assholes going around taking advantage of other people? Natural selection. All the good people commit suicide, or thanks to natural selection become homosexual. That's why you can't really have any good relationships, because they are a homosexual. And you can't find anyone good because they're most likely gotten manipulated by someone. Thus, why will also explain why the Illuminati was also created. It was most likely a bunch of group people who were desperate to get revenge on something that they were so pathetic about. They get manipulated by one thing, or they lose $1 or whatever the hell it is. They'll bitch and complain about it. And then we'll cry and cry and cry and do whatever it takes to win people over with money. So thus, natural selection with humans, in reality, is like this. We have two different people. We have the corrupt, who do manipulate people through bribery, through force, through terror, who go ahead and take advantage of other people, who will basically manipulate other people, who use whatever means to get their way, either by brainwash, by force, by medication, by fear, disease, whatever the hell it is. And then we have the other side. People who have potential, people who are able to surpass, who are able to live, who are good people. Now, you know how the whole thing works? I mean, it should work like this, right? I mean, you know, our society, this is how it should work. But in reality, this is how it works. Sadly, with human beings, only corrupt people win. Because all those good people kill themselves. Isn't that fantastic? That is what our goal as Illuminati. We want only corrupt people. We want people who are brainwashed, who continue to worship us as a god. Because we, who also edited religion, who also censored religion, the actual religion, we censored it. And we made sure that people would end up arguing each other. Science and religion. We made sure of it by making it foolproof. By saying that science proves religion and religion proves science. Because, you know, the whole Big Bang Theory, all is compression of nothing into something. You can't make nothing out of something. Oh wait, we are the Illuminati. We are schizophrenics. We could just make some thread like, oh look, there's a disease that's going to kill everyone whatsoever. And we are not the cause of it. Don't worry, we're not going to do anything to you. We're not trying to kill you at all. We are trying to help you. Or how about, oh, look over there. Those guys, that guy looked at me the wrong way. I'm going to go ahead and call him a terrorist for the rest of his life. Try looking for a job? Now you get a job? You have to have connections. Isn't that fantastic? You can't get a job if you don't have work experience, if you don't have anything of that. You're not giving a chance. Fantastic. Good people never get a job. But the corrupt people, just all they have to do is whatever the hell is, and get connections with someone for somehow, or just make up shit and lie, you know, like schizos. And they won. Because they automatically believe the other person, because, you know, sadly with human society, we only think in one direction. The direction of the Illuminati. So please, continue on. Continue religious people and scientists arguing over the same theories. You know, because you know science and religion are both made from the same people. Us Illuminati. So, continue. Science and religion fight each other. And ask yourselves, what is science? I'll tell you one thing. Science is not what I'm looking at right now. This video, this whole thing of this, doing that, nope. All this right here, nothing. Nothing whatsoever. This is nothing. You know, this is proof through science, physics. That's proof through, you know, oh, you know, it's electrical magnetic impedance. And this right here, your brain, is worked through neurons. You are happy, you are sad. Less dopamine levels, higher dopamine levels, which we will take advantage of. And, you know, give you medication to make sure that you are cured. You know, you are cured from your freedom. So, science. Remember, science is not technology. Science is not these books or houses, architect, food, whatever the hell you think. All that is not science. All that is engineering. What science is these psychiatrists who are forcing upon us mental disorders. These also scientists who are forcing upon us theories of evolution because we are so fascinated trying to find out how we can brainwash people into believing this shit. And thus we could start arguments between us and censored religion. Well, we all know that both of them are the same thing, the same exact idea. But we separate them to make sure that they both kill each other. So we'll stand right here in back and we'll watch you. Remember, we are the Illuminati. We are watching you. We are stalking you all. And remember, all this is not real. Just like how I am now ripping this bill. And this pen is not real. Because I'm a schizophrenic.